right? And when we were going through deep introspection, right, and we started taking classes and reading and understanding, we opened our book with a quote from Nikola Tesla that it says, if you really want to get down to the bottom of the secrets of the universe, you got to start thinking in terms of vibration, energy, and frequency. And we started seeing the change that was happening in our lives through the changes that we were doing introspectively. We started to realize that we were really powerful. And as we became more powerful and more introspective individually, our marriage improved. And as our marriage improved, because no longer were we fighting each other, we were now a force, two forces working together towards something. And then we saw our daughters, our teenage daughters change. My mom started to change. So really, I do think there is it's not even an intersection. I think they are intertwined, deeply intertwined, that the moment that we start touching and getting in touch with our inner power, we're going to be like peeling an onion. And we're going to find out that a lot of the things that we consider paranormal today were everyday things of human beings eons ago. Our ability to talk to each other without saying a word telepathically, our ability to do remote viewing, as you were mentioning in our earlier conversation. And so but before we do all that, because there are many people that are reluctant to walk into those conversations. One of the things that we need to start doing, and this is where our book came in, is to start feeling better about the power that we hold ourselves, because we've relinquished that power in many ways. So our attempt at sharing this novel with the world is to do it through storytelling, so that it becomes something that you can follow along, as long as a textbook, and not a textbook that you have to learn and execute. And really, it's about 5 lessons: awareness, gratitude, forgiveness, acceptance, and intention. And the idea is that when you tap into those as powers, not mere words, you tap into something deep inside yourself that allows you to then ask more questions. And I believe those are the questions that get into some, and perhaps all of the conversations that you're involved in every one of your shows.